Welcome to a new Draw My Life video. Frederick Charles Krueger, better known as Freddy Krueger, is the main villain in the saga A Nightmare on Elm Street, created by the movie director Wes Craven. The origins of the character go back to a Christmas day in the beginning of the 40s. A young nun called Mary Helena, whose real name was Amanda Krueger, was locked unintentionally in the Division of Lunatic Criminals of the psychiatric hospital Westin Hills. There, she was tortured and raped by other 100 patients. She got pregnant and was on the brink of death. Months later, Freddy was born, and his mom gave him up for adoption. Mr. Underwood took him, an abusive alcoholic who mistreated him all the time. With time, Freddy started to develop a psychopath behavior and showed it by killing little animals. During his last years as a teenager, Freddy started to get used to the abuse he suffered, so much that he started relating it to pleasure. He created his own philosophy and called it the secret of pain. It consisted in believing that he couldn't make other people feel that until he himself knew how to enjoy it. Following this belief, Freddy started to mutilate himself until he was able to control the pain completely. And as an initial rite for this philosophy, he killed his stepfather. As an adult, Freddy married a woman called Loretta, with whom he had a daughter, Catherine. The family lived in what was Fred's home during his childhood, in the number 1420 on Elm Street. Catherine was still a little girl when kids in the neighborhood started to disappear and be found dead. Soon after, Loretta finds out that Freddy had a secret room in the basement where he hid different torture tools, newspaper clippings, and versions of what would be his famous glove in the future. When Freddy finds out that she knows, even though she tells him she won't tell anyone, he kills her in front of their own daughter. As all of this was happening, Freddy was working at the local power plant. In its boiler room, he had captured and killed more than 20 kids. The police couldn't solve the case, and Krueger earned the nickname the Springwood Slasher. In 1966, Freddy was arrested for the murders of the missing kids, and Catherine was adopted by the Burrocks. This family left the town and their records were erased. Since the search warrant wasn't signed properly, all evidences were discarded, and Krueger was set free in 1968. After the trial, Freddy's mother hung herself in the same tower where she had been raped. That same night, parents in the neighborhood decided to take the law into their own hands. They followed Krueger to the boiler room, made a gasoline trail to its entrance, and they burned him alive. While the flames were taking over the room, 3 dream demons appeared. These demons were wandering the earth looking for a cruel and vicious soul to join, to make dreams come true. Freddy accepted this union in order to live for eternity in the world of dreams. From that moment on, Freddy told himself he would kill all the sons and daughters of the people who had burned him alive, getting into their nightmares while they sleep. This character has appeared in 7 movies of the saga, and also in a crossover with the franchise Friday the 13th in Freddy vs. Jason. In 2010, they released a remake of the first movie. His famous knife's glove was created to symbolize the claws of a predator. And his legendary red and green sweater had this color since they are the 2 colors that have a greatest impact in the human retina. The character could come back to the big screen. There have been rumors for some years about a possible sequel of the 2010 movie. Whether it's happening or not, we are sure that Freddy will keep scaring us, getting into our houses while we sleep, watching us in our deepest dreams. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!